Welcome back to our channel Easy Peasy Robotics. We discuss the robotic concepts with ease, and today's tutorial is devoted to understand the ROS nodes, topics, and how we can use it with an example. The example is Turtlesim that explains us how the nodes are communicating and how we can use that in our robotic projects. Let's begin with the video without wasting any time. If you have not watched the previous video regarding the fundamentals of ROS, please check in the description the link and understand the fundamentals from that. And now we will use those fundamentals to do that. So this is the interface I have. We have to go to a new window and then just type ROS Humble Turtlesim. So this is an example provided in the ROS Humble tutorial documentation to understand. So let's begin with the installation of the Turtlesim. Now open your terminal and always keep this on top so that the terminal stays on top. And now we will go for the installation. You just have to follow the steps, enter the password. And now this will install the Turtlesim package. Over here, you should see the same screen over here. And now in order to ensure that you have this, copy this and paste. If you see this, then you have the installed properly. Now type clear to clear the command. Here I have the alias, so you can just type C. You should type clear for that. Let's start the simulation. So here we have to start the Turtlesim. We have to enter this command. Let's copy paste. So what this command actually doing over here is the ROS2 run is used to run the nodes. As we discussed earlier, the nodes are just the Python scripts that can send or receive the information. And this Turtlesim is the package, and Turtlesim node is the node that we are running. So this is a Python script. So let's run. Now we can see there is a window which is open over here, and we just started this Turtlesim. Always read the commands from the terminal. That says a lot about it, and here it is spawning the turtle. Over here we can see the turtle we have, and then we also click on top, so we keep it over here. Now let's move further. So now open another terminal. You can click on this plus icon. I have already the sections over here, and then in order to control this is the turtle we have, and now with another node which is over here, ROS2 run. This is the same package with a different node. This node is used to control this turtle. Let's see how we can do that. Copy this and paste, and then here you can see you can use your arrow keys to control the robot. I'm pressing now the forward arrow key. You can see the turtle is moving. Now we can type the side key to rotate, and then you can control this. Now what actually happening behind this? Let us see. So to see that, open again a new terminal. Type ROS2 node list. So this will give you all the list of the nodes that we have. So there are two nodes we have, Turtlesim, which is showing this simulation with the turtle on it, and the turtle key is used to control this. So there are two nodes which are communicating over here. So let's see the details of these nodes. Type ROS2 and you can type node, and if you press tab, it will auto-complete it. And then again, if you press tab 2 times, then you will see the other options that we have. So we have list, we have checked, we have 2. Now let's go for the information info of one of this. Let's go for this one, this node. Let's see what is there inside. Control Shift and C for copy, and Control Shift and P for paste on the terminal. And then you type. Here you can see we have actions, services, publisher, subscriber of this node. We will speak about the services and the actions in the forthcoming videos, but for now we will focus on this details over here. So here you can see it is subscribing to this topic and it is publishing on these topics. So we are interested in the command velocity. So this node over here, that is turtle, is publishing the command velocity so as to move this robot, and this is the message type that it is sending. So we have the data. Now it is encoding that data into this message and sending on this topic. And this, the another node that we have already over here, Turtlesim, is subscribing to this topic over here on this message. So it will take information from here and with this message, and then it will move the robot over here. So this is the communication happening between these two nodes. So this is subscribing to the topic with this message type, and this node is publishing on this type topic, and hence we can have a communication between two nodes in order to control the robot over here. And let's see what is RQT. RQT is a user graphical interface that helps you to see. So to install, just follow these steps. I already have installed it, so let's see RQT and type. You should see a screen something like this, and you can refresh over here and go to the services and see spawn. So with this you can have another turtle on this. So here you can see, let's give the coordinates x and y. Let's give a name to this Turtle2. So when you call the service is like a subscriber which is waiting for your response. So once you call it, it will give a response and it will do the certain work. So now we will call this service. Here you can see there is another turtle we have. So like this you can use the RQT, and which also facilitates more, but you can read the instructions over here, how we can use it and how we can control the turtles. And one more thing is, with this now we can only control the first one, we cannot control the second one. In order to control that, let's again see the ROS2. So this is the remapping. Remapping changes the topic name from one to another. Here with this command you will change the topic name from turtle1 command velocity to turtle2 command velocity. So for that, let's copy paste, and we have given a name that is turtle2. And now if I do this, then now we can control the another one as well. So now we have changed the topic name that the simulation is listening at the moment, is listening to this, so we can control this. So this completes the Turtlesim, and how now we know how the nodes are communicating with this. Now another thing is, if you type ROS2 and if you double tap, then you will have many options. Here we are more into these topics. So let's clear the terminal and ROS2 topic, and then double tap. Now we can see the list, information and public. So these three are most important for us. Let's go to the list. Now we have a couple of topics. So these are for turtle1 command velocity, and this is a color sensor which is a float number, and here we have the post, and this is for the turtle2. Now we are most interested over here is the command velocity one. Let's see what this topic has over here. So when you type ROS2 topic info, let's copy this and paste. So here you can see, so this topic has this message type, and it has one publisher and one subscriber over here. So now this turtle, we can see over here, so this Turtlesim node is publishing, so there is subscribing, so that is a subscriber, and this turtle key is publishing, so that's why we have one publisher and one subscriber, and this is the message type. Let's see what is there in this message type. So for that, type ROS2 interface and then double tap to see all the options. So we have list, show, so we are most interested now, show, and then copy this message type and then paste it. And here we can see this message has this, so it has a linear component, linear vector which has x, y and z, and has angular vector which has x, y and z. So with this we are actually sending the x and y position of the turtle and the z orientation so that it can move. So with this turtle key, we are actually sending this message to these turtles so that they can move along x and y and also can rotate. So that's how we are having the communication from one node to another node using this topics which are operating on this messages, using this topic which is operating on this message. So like that's how we are having the communication between this. Now we know how the nodes are communicating, what are the topics, and how they are communicating using the message. And if you want to see all the built-in messages, you can go ROS2 interface and list. And this will give you all the actions, the built-in action services, and these are the message types. So we have all of these messages, and you can choose any of this message based on the data that you have. And you can also build your own custom messages, which we will see in the further upcoming videos. For now, so this completes the tutorial of Turtlesim and the nodes and list. And also one more important user interface is RQT Graph. So when you do this, you will see a small window, something like this. When you enlarge it, here you can see. So it has two nodes, that is Turtlesim, which is this, and Turtleteleop, which is operating this. So here if you see, this Turtleteleop is sending, you can see the arrow which is coming from here and going over here, and it is sending this message from here to Turtlesim through this topic, and that moves the turtle over here, and this turtle is again giving the updates of the posts, and then this communication goes on, and that's how we can control these robots initially. So you can consider this turtle as a robot, and with these nodes you can control the robots. So that is the basic understanding, and that's what this example is trying to explain you, how with the node topics and messages, how we can operate the robots using the software system. Thank you for watching the video, and we will see in the next video how we can create our own publisher, subscriber, and how we can play with the information that we have. See you in the next video. Bye bye.